You're a man of few words. You know, you like summarizing. But this time I want you to jazz. You know, like...
No problem, I've come.
You have come, eh?
Yes.
Yes, how are you doing? You're looking sharp.
Thank you.
You're exactly like the picture in the poster. The
Hey.
cape. I thought it was an old one, you know, like when you were like 17.
No.
Hey,
Yeah,
you're taking good care of yourself.
I am.
Okay.
God is good
God is good.
Yes.
All the time.
all the time.
Yeah, that's wonderful. So, tell us,
Yes.
who are you?
I am Pierre Ntango. I am a recovering addict.
Mm-hmm.
I am a human being.
Yes.
And I am grateful to be alive and well.
Okay.
Yes.
Right, that's great. Pierre, what do you do? What did you do with your life to survive?
I am a content creator. I work in the creative field, meaning I'm a musician, I'm a songwriter. I do videography,
Mm-hmm.
and I also have a youth program that helps with addiction, mental health, advocacy, and also empowering yourself to be better.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, that sounds great. When I introduced you, I said there's someone who is coming in who understands drugs well. And how they...
I have history with it.
You have history, but it seems like it's been a while.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
it is.
It's been a while
It is.
because there's a time we shall get to that. So tell me,
Yes.
Pierre,
Yes.
we are going to go back because we need to understand. How you got here.
Okay.
Why you're running the organization. What is it called?
Hayes Music for Youth Empowerment,
Okay.
but in short, Hayes Youth.
So Hayes is what? What does
Hayes is my stage name,
Okay.
my artist name.
Mm.
It was also a nickname that my friends gave me
Okay.
from high school, and it stuck with me.
Okay.
Yes.
I thought it meant something like happy and zozold forever.
No, actually, it has a deep meaning.
Yes.
It's a double-edged sword, because if you spell Hayes backwards,
Okay.
it's Isa.
Uh-huh.
Isa is Jesus Christ. You understand? Then also Isa has very many meanings of positivity
Mm.
in Islam and other languages.
Okay.
Yes.
So you're a very spiritual person.
I
I mean,
tend to be.
You tend to be.
Yes.
That is it on and off? Is it
No, I've always been curious.
okay?
That's also one reason why I ended up experimenting in drugs.
We are going to get to that.
Yes.
So Hayes, let's go back to your earliest memories. What are your earliest memories as a child?
I always joke around, but my early memories, honestly, is because I grew up in Kololo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm.
So a lot of uncles and aunties, like my house has always been a house for parties. You understand?
Home, that
Relatives,
is home.
Yeah, but it's our house is always the one that throws parties for relatives and friends, whatnot. So my early memories is me looking up. I'm seeing grown-ups drinking and smoking, dancing. It's very hazy, actually. It's like a fog.
Okay.
I grew up in that. Enjoyment, things like that.
Okay. So you'd see these parties, and of course, I don't think you remember what was going on in your head. But when you think about it, what do you think was happening to you?
It was fun. We're having fun. The only way they know how to have fun.
Okay.
Which is drinking and,
So basically, you were like, this is the life, because that's what you grew up seeing.
Yes, I grew up seeing that. And I thought, you grow up, get responsibilities, and how you relieve yourself of stress is drinking, smoking, partying, whatever.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now you go to, do you remember school?
Yeah,
Primary
of course,
school or
I do.
nursery?
Yes, I do.
Yes. Tell me about that.
Yeah. Primary, I've always been stubborn, and I've always felt like I'm misunderstood from like primary because I don't speak Luganda. I only speak English. I'm very fluent in English.
Okay.
So that kind of boxed me in. I was not too open with a lot of my peers from primary. So I took on creativity to help me express myself, be it drawing, art, sketching, music, and even sports.
In primary?
Primary, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So did you like write lyrics in
lyrics, drawing, yeah.
Do you have a rap or a song you wrote that you still remember?
Yeah. I do.
Can you give us that?
Let me see. Let me see.
I've taken you too far back. You are not expecting this.
No, I'm going to get it. I want to get it.
Okay, get the rhythm. Unfortunately, I can't play for you beats.
Yeah, I've remembered. Okay. Yeah. See, you need to understand that I'm an ordinary man. Even though I like to jam with some extraordinary gangs, but I'm still trying to figure out where my life stands. Cause as my lifespan keeps decreasing, the possibility of me achieving keeps decreasing like a brother keeps delaying. My efforts to succeed, so you best believe I ain't the type to be deceived. Cause as you can see, my only friends are starting to pretend, something like that.
Oh, and that one you did in primary?
Yeah.
Which class, if you can remember?
I think it started like in P5.
Like P5?
Yes.
Okay. Were you involved in like this drama club?
I was.
I was. Which sports? You talked about sports?
Football. Yeah, in primary, football. Yeah, that was it, football.
Because you actually have an athletic build, you know?
That's also what saved me.
Yes.
I've always been someone who liked exercising, doing push-ups early morning. Imagine, I'm not the type of person who likes sleeping a lot.
Yes.
So like by 5 a.m. I used to wake up my parents, time to go to school. I had that thing. And going to school was not to study. It was to just have fun with the people, just to interact. I miss my friends. I want to see them the next day. You know? So that's what used to get me up. Then exercise. I used to do push-ups early morning.
Yes.
In primary. So that's what helped me, even with my path of addiction. Yeah.
So you are this, because I also remember that I was one of those who, when I would wake up in the morning, I would be ready before others are ready. There was a car which was taking us to school, but I felt they would delay me, so I would just walk. I would walk from home to school, which was like, let me say, probably a kilometer away. And I would reach there before these guys, you know? So I don't know if that relates even to using, because I also eventually started using in the later future. But we shall see. We shall make the comparison as we get there. So, what else?
Sports, women.
Class, in primary. Okay, they were girls then.
Yeah, in primary.
Oh, women, adulthood.
No, my OGs, my classmates.
They remember you.
Very well.
I was going to ask a question, but I don't know if it is the right forum to ask. If when you talked about, we are going to call them girls, because you're a girl, how far did you go with the girls?
Me?
Was it only the kiss and run?
I told you I'm a curious soul. So
you,
yeah, that was a big motivator actually for me. Yeah.
So you engaged physically?
Yeah, yeah.
When was the very first time?
Like P3.
P3, how old is that?
I don't know, P3 should
like
be
9 years old?
Yeah, you know when after lunch, people, they put mats and we sleep. Wait for our parents like at 4.
Yes.
Yeah, so for me, I would be sleeping. I would be engaging.
With your classmates?
Yeah.
And they were also aware and alert about...
There's one girl called Mickey, and we used to do a lot of stuff. But I think I'm derailing you.
No. This is right on spot. We are talking about the right thing.
Yes.
You know, because we like to see the journey of growing up.
Yes.
And how it can influence, you know. And even for adults, parents, you know, to understand what happened. People think that their kids are actually lying on mats after school, waiting for them to come and pick them. They don't know what could be happening.
Yeah, so P3, this was 2003.
This was 2003.
So, I don't know what's happening right now in this era.
In this era.
Yeah.
Yet those days things were still a little bit
poor. Yeah. The information was less, the exposure was less.
Yes.
But people like me still had, you know.
So how did you even start?
How did I start?
Were you influenced by someone? Did you?
No, I've never been a follower.
Okay.
I'm a trendsetter.
You're a trendsetter.
So I don't know how it started. Maybe it was someone gave me that confidence, you know? And there's a relative, an aunt, who's like, such a handsome boy. Like, you know those statements.
Yes.
So it used to boost my confidence. I'm like, yeah. Then even the girls, you know, would comment. And by the way, as you said, I'm not an introvert, but I can be sometimes.
Yes.
So I'm very reserved. So now I started being like a loud mouth. I was a class clown, things like that. So I used to drum a lot.
Yes.
I used to drum a lot. I used to have freestyles, you know, back in the day, because I was exposed to American music.
Okay.
Because it was in English. So that also played a role in me also becoming a drug addict. So that confidence, they gave it to me, and I used to do it.
And then, okay, now let's talk about sexual act. We know that animals are instinctively, they don't need to learn. But for me, I remember that we had older boys who used to tell us, you know, this is what you do. You get, if you feel your, you know, wasn't there anyone who...
Let me tell you. TV. It wasn't TV and internet. It wasn't anyone.
So you'd go on the internet?
And the internet was slow. Still using landlines.
Yes.
Hey,
yes, the internet connection.
But still, but TV. Because I used to watch soap operas, to watch movies, and how I'd watch it was different. They were like documentaries. I was seeing people, how body language, acting, the directing. I'm like, the kissing scenes, you know, those love movies.
Yes.
And they highlight, then there's music in the background, the soundtracks, and it's hypnotizing. So I'm like, I need to practice this, what I'm seeing.
So you were getting directly from the TV. We can't blame anybody.
I was absorbing everything, yeah.
Now, you imagine kids who have phones today. And you were 9 years old. In fact, you started probably earlier. But then you got the courage to start in P3.
Yes.
So probably in nursery you're already getting ideas.
I observe a lot. Like I read a lot of things. I can read the room. So I used to read and I used to know, this, that. Even the teachers, even the female teachers would compliment things like that.
Like you're cool.
I know, yeah, you're good, blah, blah, you're handsome, all those things. Even when my dad used to come, they would tell him, your son is a gentleman, is what? Because I'm well spoken, you know, when I want to be. Yes. So, I don't know.
Did any teachers hit on you? Because we hear of defilement.
Even in secondary, they used to. From primary.
I think there's a lot of stories.
Like, I'm adorable, those things. You know, someone has to give you that confidence.
Okay.
Yeah, so I took it and ran with it as far till now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now you're still playing? Or you?
No, now I'm single. Currently
you're single. Yes.
And women, I've put a pause button.
You put a pause button. How long ago?
It's like 2 years now.
2 years, eh?
Yes.
Yeah, so now you're grooming yourself for real life commitments and stuff of that nature.
Yes.
Very good. So let's continue with primary. When did you start smoking or drinking? Because I know that one has to come in somewhere.
Smoking or drinking. I told you. I was exposed.
At home?
From home.
So you want to tell me that even when you were in nursery, but at home, you'd try?
I remember smoking papers, those things everyone tried to do.
At what age?
Primary 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
You don't have this like recollection of course I know now you're intrigued by seeing adults partying, they seem to be happy and enjoying.
It was that illusion. I saw it and till now, it's like I'm in a night, my memories, it's like I was in a nightclub. You
grew up in a nightclub, basically in your head.
I grew up in the environment that was full of vibes. Like, wow. But dancing, Lingala, all those funny songs that time.
Yes.
Like, the radio was always on. The radio was always on from morning like 5.
Yes.
From like 5 a.m. and I'll listen to Capital FM, and they play all those things. And my mom used to love working as the radio is on.
Oh, she liked music in the background.
She liked, exactly. That's how she functions. So I was listening. I'm like, wow, this is nice. You know, I'm like, yeah, this is the life. Yeah. Then also, my own people would tell me, you're good, because I'm a good dancer. Or I was. So like, I think you're like, for you have to be an entertainer.
Okay.
Because they'll bring me in those parties at home. They'll put me in the middle. You know those things. Put me in the middle and tease me. First dance for us, and I'm dancing. I'm doing all sorts of things, and I was making them happy. I'm like, man, I think my purpose in life is to make people happy.
Okay.
Or to feel happy. Things like that. Be it music, be it communication, be it writing, be it whatever. I'm like, yeah. And my own parents were like, yeah,
that is it
like
for you.
That. That's
but
your
now
thing.
I'm linking things together. So, but everything was like, you're going to be an entertainer. There are parties, there's smoke and alcohol, people coming into your place.
Yes.
You know. And what I was interested in is that first engagement with the smoke, the first engagement with a drink.
I don't know if my parents are listening, but let me be open.
Yes, well, as much as you possibly can.
Yeah,
yes.
Be open. Like, you know, I recall our fridge. Like they used to finish alcohol.
Okay.
Like, you guys, especially I remember Uganda Waraji. They would finish alcohol, then the maid, I don't know, for some reason, would add water and put it back in the fridge.
Okay.
So some relatives or guests who come at home, and they used to open our fridge and they see like 20 UG bottles.
Yes.
And they think it's alcohol. Yeah. So that was it. So I used to see, just imagine opening your fridge as a kid and all you're seeing is bottles of alcohol.
So you're already attracted to them
I was
now.
already, yeah.
So you pulled out a bottle?
No, the ones from the fridge, it was water. But the alcohol was somewhere.
Oh, it was in a different place.
Yeah.
Now, when did you first taste it? Your recollection?
P5.
Okay, so
P5.
what was the conscious decision or subconscious decision to do it?
It was just regurgitating what I was seeing, my relatives. So, because my relatives, most of them on my mom's side, they are Muslims, but some are outcasts. They drink and smoke.
Well, they are human beings.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong. So they would come home because they knew, it's a free space, safe space, you know.
Yeah.
So there used to be ashtrays. They were Camel ashtrays. The long ones.
Okay.
That's just like a dustbin and what?
Oh, yes.
And an ashtray.
Yes, I know them.
So I think maybe I used to pick cigarettes and light and smoke, you know, to see what's wrong. Oh, what's good about it? Yeah. I used to do that a lot.
So I want the first drink, which you remember.
First drink was, because now again.
You said P5.
Now again, I'm just remembering stuff. Now, my first drink was given to me by, I think, my own father.
Okay.
What everyone used to do.
Yes.
All the people I've interacted with, they have told me the same thing.
Yes.
Know? Like, you'd leave a certain bit of beer, the bubbling beer.
Yes.
So I drink it. Then at parties, I'm seeing people leaving beers everywhere. So I would try and finish all of them without them knowing. Yeah.
So somehow in your head, you knew it was probably not right. Because why would you want them not to know? Yeah,
because my dad would want me to finish it in front of his face.
So that he can know what you've taken.
Yeah.
And there are so many parents who, they don't know what could happen. Because I've had parents telling me, I am the one who taught him how to drink. But I don't know, he became careless. You see what I'm saying? That is where there is a lot of confusion. And we are trying to let parents know that you cannot teach someone how to drink or smoke or whatever it is. Because once you start the person, if you introduce it to them, it takes over. And you can't know if you will develop a problem or if you will not develop a problem. There is also the scientific understanding of it.
Yes.
And I hope we shall have time also to explain that as we go on.
Yeah.
So, okay, so you've started now. You're partying fully, you're drinking. At home. You're partying at home.
Yeah, I was. Actually.
Yes.
I was part of it.
You were part of it. You were engaging
girls in
school.
Yeah.
Did you disturb any of the neighbors? We pull you out now.
Okay. Neighbors, not really.
You might get in trouble.
Because where we were staying, it was a reserved place.
Oh, in Kololo, you said.
Yeah, reserved. So
Yes.
our neighbors were embassies, things like NGO, places.
Okay.
And homes that are so private.
Yes.
You know, I'm like diplomats and stuff. Maybe like in the evening I would see, that's when you even notice, oh, this person lives here. I didn't know. When you see them going for walks, even Kololo airstrip was open at that time. People would play football, would go for walks with the family.
Oh, yes, it
things
was
like
fun
that.
time there.
Yeah,
Yes.
it was very nice. So
Even learning how to drive cars.
it was so me finding my neighbors would be at the
At the
airstrip.
airstrip.
Yeah.
Okay.
Families we used to go for evening walks. So I never used to disturb those women.
Okay.
Because it looked like they were overprotected.
Yes.
But at school, okay, yes, there was a neighbor that had a big family.
Okay.
You know, but they were older than us.
Okay.
So I'm going to connect the dots to how I started actually partying.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So now you'd go through primary. Were there any incidents that you can remember that
I was
were troublesome?
I was suspended once.
In which
I don't know
class?
how many. This is P6.
For what now in P6?
For having an attitude, something like that.
You stood up to the teacher.
Yeah, I did that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And
the
then how
deputy headmaster.
Okay. What had you done?
No, I told you I was playful, and I used to love.
They caught you.
I used to love drumming.
Oh.
So there's one time there was water on those dining hall tables, and now I'm drumming hard, and I'm like, people are now attracting. They're coming to where I am. I was attracting noise or whatever.
Yes.
So now people are in a circle. The kids, students, and they started clapping, and I'm hitting the table. The water is splashing up, moving. So I think he saw me. He's like, "Hey, what's this guy doing?" He told me not to do it, but then I did it again. Then they suspended me.
Okay.
I think that's when my bad boy time came.
That's when the bad boy time came.
Hey,
So now after your suspension,
I used to defy
did
all
your father
rules.
come to did you call him to school?
Yes.
How did he do to you?
I don't remember, but he didn't do anything.
So he kind of defended you probably?
Most likely.
He's like, leave my son alone, don't touch him.
Yeah, most likely. I think I was like, for some days, either 3 days or a week, something like that,
At home.
at home.
So basically you were suspended.
I was suspended, yes.
Okay. But you didn't understand it, so you thought, no big deal.
Because my peers, they were cheering me. So I'm like, now,
Hey, for you it was a good thing basically.
for me, I used to feed off people's energy. I didn't know, and people are liking what I'm doing. I'm like, okay, then I do more.
Okay.
Hey.
So now at home there were no repercussions when you were there? They just let you be?
Not really.
They didn't scold you?
No, they used to, but I was hard-headed. Yeah, my dad would do he was a very strict father.
Okay.
But I also defied his rules, and he's like, they could not handle me. You get so.
Was there a chiboko?
Everything.
Everything was there.
Everything was there.
Okay.
Serious one, but seriously. So the more he would do it, the more I would, resist and become more rebellious. Yeah.
Yes, I get it.
Yes.
Okay. So now here we are. We have to cross from primary. Now we have crossed to secondary school. How did you perform in your secondary?
Secondary.
In P7.
Because I never used to read. I think I got a 10. I got a 10. I got 1 in English, 2 SST, 2 science, then 5 mathematics.
Okay. Then you go to which school?
Go to
which primary school were you in?
Kaboja.
Kaboja.
Kaboja Junior School, the one in Akasha.
Okay. Then you now go to?
to Green Hill.
Right? Senior
Green Hill
one.
Academy, yes.
How did you find it? How did you blend in?
I blended it very well. I'm a people person. I have social skills. When I want to, I turn these things on and off, you know.
Okay.
Yeah. I can be having a bad morning, but I'm like, let me switch on my and then go and interact with people because I used to like, I don't know if I'm a people pleaser or something. I like making people feel comfortable and happy and, you know, yeah.
Yeah, it could be people pleasing. It could also be having very good social skills. But anyhow, we shall understand more. So here you are, you go to Green Hill.
Green Hill.
Then what starts happening?
The love for sports even stronger. Now I'm playing rugby. I'm now introduced to rugby. I left football. Yeah. I was in the team. You see, everything's just confidence. Because the real rugby team were A levels.
Yes.
People in A level. Senior 5, senior 6. Me, I was in senior 1. And I was already in the main rugby team.
In senior 1.
In senior
so
1.
you were a big guy, okay? Because you have to be a little bit strong.
But I was just strong. I had endurance because I used to work out a lot, even in primary. From watching movies like those Bruce Lee, whatever, all these action superstars.
Did you ever do martial arts? I
tried in primary.
Okay.
There was a Brazilian jiu-jitsu class just next to Cambodia. I don't know if it exists, but yeah, I had that thing in me.
Okay. So here you are, you're in senior 1, you're an athlete. Did you continue trying the cigarettes and whatever?
No. Those things were actually, now I have to recollect and recall. Actually, P7 vacation, actually. That's when I now had enough time to smoke and drink with a neighbor.
Okay.
Who was like 10 years older than me.
10 years older?
Yeah.
So that would mean he's like in senior 6 VAC or campus?
He was chilling. I think, yeah, exactly. Yes. Senior 6 VAC. He was also in holidays.
Yes. Yeah. And he would smoke with a 13-year-old?
We'd go to the airstrip, you know, and smoke.
I also smoked from airstrip sometimes.
Yeah. And actually, all the bad boys in the neighborhood, there was an apartment would always meet up and smoke, chill, listen to music, you know, joke around. Yeah.
P7.
P7.
And where would your parents think you are?
I'm playing football. I'm playing video games. I'm doing something with the boys.
Okay, so what changed? What changed when you got to S1 and decided to give it a break?
Because I found a new love, you know.
Okay, you found
which was rugby.
Rugby.
Yes.
And also there was no longer that. Do you think that if that senior 6 guy, or I mean that friend, that neighbor hadn't been there, do you think you'd have used during that holiday as well, or you'd have focused on other things? From what you think? What I think
I was lowered into that. You know, because I did not fancy it, you know, but I liked spending time with grown-ups.
I know, you feel good, like, yeah?
Yeah.
These guys respect me too.
They see me as a man, you know, things like that. So I liked, so the problem was their habits, how they were enjoying their recreational time was drinking and smoking.
Yes.
So of course, they knew my dad and like, Pierre, if your dad finds out, because my dad was strict, so they would limit my use. Maybe I smoke half a cigarette, or those days there were sachets. Maybe I drink half, and like, you know, that's it. Yeah.
Okay, so now you get into secondary school. Now you're into sports and all,
and women
and girls,
and dancing and music actually.
Okay. Yeah. And there's a lot of drama and stuff, I think, in Green Hill.
There's too much controversy.
Do they push the arts a lot as well, or it's individual?
I think it was more swimming. The thing they used to prioritize was swimming, and I was not into swimming.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then, when did it start getting real now?
Real? Yeah. Senior 1, actually. Senior 1, I met a lot of people.
Okay.
And like I said, I used to hang out with grown-ups, people who are older than me.
Yes.
So I'm in senior 1, but I'm in, you can find me at the senior 4 dormitory or senior 5, senior 6. Of course, they'll tease me and blah, blah, but they just liked me naturally. The problem was most of them were drinking and smoking, hiding. So that's how it started.
Okay. So now you will say in senior 1, you actively started smoking and drinking intentionally.
Yes.
So you'd go to clubs, parties, on your own?
No, it was not. Senior 1, I still had partying and clubbing, no. Senior 2 when I started that. Senior 1, it was just experimental. Maybe I'd smoke once a week or drink once a week.
Yes.
But Green Hill, seriously, because the boarding side for boys, there was a small fence.
Yes.
And the other side of the fence was a ghetto. So literally, the boys would just throw money. Those guys, you know those ghetto guys?
Okay.
And they throw in cabarets of weed, alcohol,
So you just
mirror.
communicate across the wall?
So it's that easy.
Which year was this?
It's 2008.
8. That's pretty recent. Well, for us, seems recent. Okay, so now so you are indulging at school?
Yes, I was in boarding school, yes.
Yes. Then how far did it go in senior 2?
Now, senior 1 now, okay. It was, music. There were twins who were from America that I used to hang out with a lot. So, but when I used to hang out with them, it was just music, freestyling. They taught me a lot about hip hop and all these things. And, so when I was with them, those were my only friends who are my classmates. If I'm not with them, I'm with people in senior 4, and they're drinking and smoking and telling me a lot of stuff about girls and, things like that.
So basically you are learning now more directly from still older schoolmates.
Yes.
You are drinking, you are smoking. Then you started escaping from school, I presume? Or there was no need?
I used to, but to play video games, there was a gaming library up there.
Yes.
In Chibuli.
Okay.
So and also Cuba. I used to do a lot of Cuba.
You started doing Cuba. Now in senior 1 or senior 2?
Senior 1, yes.
Senior 1.
Yes.
And you have said that you just talk to the people over the fence, you throw them the money, they throw you your
simple.
stuff.
All those thought circuits, I would enter their dormitories like at 10 and like it's like a party. Caveras full of leading already.
In the dormitory,
yes.
on campus?
Yes.
Was there no metro? What do they call it?
There was. And he was a sports, what they call it, teacher. But even him, he could not handle.
So you just watch you and just leave?
No, if they catch you, suspension, blah, blah, blah. But people are very slick.
Okay.
Yes.
I thought it was like cover for him and you just watch you and be like,
Of course, no, actually, he feared some of those students.
Hey.
They imagine now, for me, I was in the rugby team.
Yes.
So the people I used to play with were big, energetic, teenagers who felt like, this man, what can he do? So he feared most of them.
Then there was
because they used to beat teachers up.
But you guys were hard. I think I was in the right school or in the wrong school, because for us, I don't think that was hard of. But anyhow, so now here you are. At that time, it was just casual. You didn't.
Yes, recreation.
Did you ever get a suspension or anything from school?
Green Hill. I ended the year. That's the only school I've done a whole year.
Okay.
Yes.
Senior 1.
Yes.
Then what happened?
Now, because I was in a French school, nursery, called Alliance Française, the one in Lugogo. So that was my first school.
Yes.
And it was full of foreigners and whatnot, and French speaking. Because my dad is a Francophone person.
Okay.
From Burundi. So he took us there so that we can learn French and what. But the problem was we were the only Africans actually. Yeah.
In the school.
Yeah. So apparently what my sister told me that there was some racism things going on with us and whatnot. Yeah. So
but you didn't feel it?
I didn't feel it. Yeah. I just remember having fun, watching a lot of cartoons and stuff like that.
Okay. So now you change schools in senior 2?
Now, that's why I talked about their school.
Yes.
Now I felt like, this UNEP thing. And as I recalled, I'm like, man, I was in that school and so many ethnic backgrounds. I'm like, man, I felt more at home with foreigners because I used to only speak English. You understand?
Yes.
So now, like in Greenhill, people speak Luganda and blah, blah. And I would feel out of the conversation. I'm like, nah, it's not my thing. That's why I used to hang out with those twins.
Yes.
Senior one who are from America.
Okay.
But they were Ugandans. Those were like my only friends. So now, the year ends, I'm like, I don't feel this UNEP stuff. I need to be around people who are exposed, foreigners, international people. So I went to Aga Khan High School.
So you go to Aga Khan, also as a boarding?
No, it's only day.
It's only day. So you go you start day schooling?
Yes.
How did that go?
It was fun. It was fun. School shuttle picked me up, dropped me. I was still playing rugby. But now in that school, it was so wild. It was wild.
There were many young people who were...
Many exposed people. Imagine, it's a day school, but it was so free. You could move out of the gate anytime you want. The guards would be like, because there were also Indians and people who would not eat school food. So they would go and eat from out. It was so free. But also there was a bar besides that school, Aga Khan. And it was most likely either Ethiopian or Eritrean bar. And that bar used to have shisha. And I don't understand that school. So we'd go in uniforms. Like I think school end like at 4. We'd go without uniforms straight to that bar. And people are smoking shisha, people are drinking, having fun. Imagine, at 4 or 5 p.m.
Yes.
After school. And I used to frequent there a lot.
So you went and started smoking?
Smoke shisha, that's when I learned shisha. I'm like, it's so nice. All different types of alcohol. Yeah. But what saved me, I was still in the rugby team. And the rugby captain was Asian. And he just liked me. So he was the only one who used to give me advice. Like, man, you should not be doing this drugs and what. You should just focus on sports. I see you're very active. And I used to be very, very active when it comes to things that are physical. Especially rugby. But I didn't listen to him. He even knows my dad, actually. And they used to meet at those whatever Asian restaurants. Be like, your son, he's energetic. I like him. He's a good person. Yeah. My dad didn't know I was going to that bar. Okay. But then people started knowing, these kids, after school, we see them in bars, around the school. What's wrong with this school? You get
in their uniforms,
in uniform. Yeah. Because we used to wear ties.
The bar, people would allow you in.
They didn't care.
They were making money.
Yeah.
Memo to bar owners, and I like disturbing them that why do they let underage people in? And they claim, IDs, Vichy. But anyhow, so now here you are, a young boy allowed to go into a bar to drink, to smoke. Definitely that affected you in certain way.
Yes.
Did it affect your academics and your rugby playing?
Not sports, that one. It was religious for me. Every year, from Monday to Friday. At 3, I think we used to end school at 3 or 4.
Yes.
Straight to the field, and Aga Khan has a very big field because they share with the primary and secondary. So I was like, I think release of dopamine or whatever was my thing was what? Music and sports.
Yes.
And women. I'm like, I'm not a womanizer, but I'm just, I appreciate women a lot.
Yes.
So now the problem was some people who are also playing rugby and were also good, like maybe you do an hour of training, then the next meeting spot is that bar.
Okay. So you play?
Play, sweat, feel good. After, like at 5, we go to that bar.
Smoke shisha.
And relax our minds.
You're still in O level, by the way.
I will senior 2.
You're in senior 2.
Yes.
So now I want to know when the problem started. How did you finish your senior 4? Why in the international section?
Yes, I was doing Cambridge, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when did class start becoming a problem?
Now, sometimes in the morning, I'm waiting for the school bus. I'd see alcohol at home and I'll pour it. Like I used to have these containers of water.
Yeah, water bottles.
Water bottles, exactly. So I'd put in some my water bottle. Yeah, alcohol.
Waraji.
Let me say Ugandan waraji.
Yes.
Then I'll try to think, I thought I was sharp. Then I'll add water. Yeah.
So basically the whole day you were...
sipping slow.
You're not easy.
Sipping slow. I used to mix it, I think, with juice or whatever, water. I'm sipping it slow. And I was like, man, this is cool. Imagine I used to be high actually. No, not high actually. Tipsy. Weed came after. And I used to like that feeling. I'm like, yeah. But not every day. It's just some days those thoughts come.
Yes.
But even I think weed, some days I would smoke in the morning for school and I go.
So tell me about weed. When did you start smoking weed?
Weed was senior. I'd been smoking it from P7 back. But
you learned weed when you were with those guys?
Yes. But I'd only smoke when I'm with them. I would not look for it. I never used to think of it, crave it. I knew, I find my neighbors, this gang, they have it.
Yes.
But now senior 2, that's when I started looking for it.
Okay.
Yes.
So now you had come from just accessing it with others,
yes,
to now beginning to look for it yourself.
Yes.
This is from P7 VAC,
yes,
to senior 2.
Yes.
Do you think that it was just you who wanted it, or now that from what you know, do you feel that there was a reason as to why that was happening?
I liked, I don't want to say euphoric all those things, but I liked the thoughts I used to have after I would smoke weed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which were better than the alcohol?
As much to me. Alcohol, because I'm a reserved person. Alcohol will bring out that personality.
Okay.
Of an extrovert.
Yes.
So that's so I'll drink for that reason. Like if I'm in the club or what, if I need to, to feel loose. But now weed would make me kind of have some deep thoughts.
Okay.
About
feel
life
more creative and stuff.
Exactly. Because I used to write and draw and paint and dance. So whenever I would smoke weed, I would have actually people, sometimes my friends are like, man, you're too quiet. I can be in a group of men, women, or girls, boys, and they're talking nonsense. And for me, I'm just relaxed. Either I'm listening to music, I'm thinking, and I'm like, yeah, I like this thing because it made me do less mistakes.
Okay.
Than when I was drinking. Yeah.
So it was actually working. And, I like to tell people that, smoking and drinking actually do have a good effect on a person.
Yes.
And that is the unfortunate bit about it. It having a good effect is the problem.
That's it.
Because now, as we shall see, people used to ask me, Bill, why do you drink? And I'm like, I enjoy it. It's nice. It makes me happy. I feel good. I'm brave. I'm all these things. Then they say, but why don't you take just enough? And that's where I also got lost.
Yeah.
So when did you start now? When did you start going overboard? Even for you?
If I can play back in my mind for when I started going with alcohol to school, I'm like, yeah, now I thought I was like, I thought everyone was doing it because it seems everyone was, but you see, for me, I used to not pretend. I'm not like someone who pretends.
Yes.
Oh, I was indisciplined.
Yes.
Some of my peers, they were very respectful at home. They don't want to get caught. For me, I did care about the outcomes. So I was very reckless.
Yes.
So I would do it. I'm giving it to my friends. They're like, hey, how did you sneak it in? Alcohol. Like, yeah, don't worry, man. You get, me, I can't do that. Hey, we from home. you from home. I'm
senior
like,
2.
Yeah.
So now you go to senior 3. Okay, whatever the class 10. What do you call it?
year 9, year 10.
Year 9, year 10,
Yes.
Then
So now
you
I got expelled. Yes, they waited for me and very many people. At the end of the year, they had a list of people they are going to just expel.
So they had been observing you
the whole year,
and they just threw it on you. They didn't even. What did your father say?
What did he? Of course, he was very angry. You get, but it wasn't because of drinking, smoking, fighting. Indiscipline.
Indiscipline.
Yes.
Okay. Because I mean, if you drink yourself, then it's like you can't say the drink is the problem. Yeah. So now you're expelled.
Yes.
Where do you go next?
So now we had this plan as us who used to meet at that bar. It was called something, an Ethiopian bar, like, because we knew. Because some prefects were our friends are like, man, you guys, they're writing a list of people who they, you won't come back next year. And you're like, So most of the people used to hang out at that bar. I think around 30 students. We all got expelled. So we made this plan, you know what, let's just go to Kamboja. I think Kamboja just opened Kamboja International School. That's on in Puzik. But the first one, not this one you're seeing now.
Yes.
The first one, it was just like a flat, someone's home.
Oh, okay.
And so I met like 20 people I knew when I went to Kamboja.
So you just regrouped now.
Like, exactly.
I'm just putting myself in that scene because I'm like, what was happening?
My goodness.
So how long did you last in Kamboja? Because this is dangerous now.
Lasted like 2 terms.
2 terms.
Yes.
Then they also couldn't handle you. And many of your friends, or just you?
At first it was me. I was the first one.
You were the first one to leave. Basically, you were the gang leader.
Exactly. Someone told me, you know, you have influence over people. From a young age. So I've influenced a lot of people.
Yes.
To do bad things. I don't know if it's karma that's been working in my life.
Karma for what? What did you do?
Because I introduced people to smoking and drinking, nightlife. And I didn't even tell you, when I was in Aga Khan, that's when I started partying.
Okay.
Seriously.
Where would you go? Which?
Fendi's, Centenary Park. Now Centenary Park was something. Garden City, alligators, rooftop. So now, that time, apparently I was a ringleader.
Yes.
Those days, phones were just for calling, not pictures. There was no evidence.
Yes.
These are all memories I have.
Yes.
So I'd call them like, yo, it's Friday, Saturday, we meet tell your parents that, you know, you need money to go and watch a movie or for a cab, whatever, or something. Yeah, we meet there. We meet alligators, that bowling alley place where Indians were the owners, and those Indians used to. Okay, some people are there innocently just to bowl and play those arcade games, but most were there to get high, to drink.
And
smoke.
use drugs.
So they used to see us grown-up Indians, and I don't know what's wrong with Uganda or this world. And we're buying double shots of UG. It was very cheap, like 6,000. It's a double shot, and we take it. And it's the same Indians who are serving us. I don't remember seeing waiters or whatever, or waitresses. So it became a norm. It became something we do every weekend. Yeah.
So now you're expelled again.
Yeah.
How did you finish your O levels or grab?
I'm coming. I want to come there.
Okay.
Hey, so in Aga Khan, I would meet still older people. You know, I was in senior 2, whatever. I'm with people who are in senior 5, senior 6. Some people in their holidays. So now, that's Aga Khan. Then Kamboja. 2 terms. They expelled me. Still, the reason, indiscipline. But now in Kamboja, because I was a day scholar.
Yes.
And there were people in boarding. And most of the people in boarding were foreigners, Sudanese, Rwandese, Congolese, blah, blah. You get, so I started giving them, they would give me money, a lot of money. And that time Nakumat was still open.
Yes.
And there was
small.
Yeah, Oasis small. Yeah. There was a drink that was purchased like a juice box. So you could never know it was alcohol. So I'd bring that for them. They give me money. I'd bring for them weed and all that, cigarettes.
You became a
For the
dealer.
day scholars, yes, I did. I didn't even know that I was doing that.
So you thought you were just doing guys a favor.
Yeah, in boarding, like, man, So I was the only one doing that.
So did you notice that you are making profit?
I
or
was.
anything? But
I was a lot. Because they were foreigners, so they had some had dollars, some had whatever.
yeah.
Kenya shillings, I exchange it. I do. I think I would treat them, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would treat a lot. So yeah, I used to get money, but that money I'm just wasting it because we didn't have data, like things, we had to load data, blah, blah, all this stuff on social media. The money, basically transport and clothes. That's what I would waste it on.
Okay. And partying, of course.
Yes, and that.
And girls.
And girls. But girls, that thing, that yarn for them was decreasing.
Yes.
Because I would see them.
You are more getting the yarn for smoke
for getting high.
Yeah.
And we'd actually did that the most because we'd have philosophical thoughts like, I don't need women,
Yes.
Right now, I need to focus on whatever I'm trying to do. It was the alcohol that would bring that other side of me in the clubs.
Yes.
Be like, now you get, so it was a love and hate thing.
Yes.
Until the drugs took over.
Okay.
Yes.
So now you're like alcohol on the side. Now you're a weed guy.
Yes.
And it was working for you.
It was working for me.
When did it stop working?
I want to get... It stopped working after they expelled me from Cambodia.
Okay.
Yes, because from when I got expelled from Cambodia, I went to Hana Mixed.
Hana Mixed, yes.
In Sandris. Now even there, still rugby was big because there are people who are being, I don't know what they call it, bursary something.
Yes.
Because of playing rugby.
Yes, yes.
So yeah, I went there, had a swimming pool. I went there, still foreigners, a lot of them were smoking weed. Like 90% of the rugby people are smoking weed.
Yes.
Drinking. Then, for some reason, they showed me a way to escape. So I'd escape. The same thing in Cambodia. Buy stuff, bring it, sell it.
They never caught you?
Never caught me. Actually, they did. Let me come to that. Yeah. One time they opened I had a metallic case. They opened it, found everything, and they expelled me. I was there like for
50 pieces of weed.
Everything. Sachets, mirror. What? I don't know if they showed him that case. I feel like they showed it to him. I don't know. I'll ask him if he remembers.
Please do. Call me.
So a whole mate. My goodness! Everyone was like,
this guy.
Who told these guys? Someone told them. Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Eventually it catches up. Those are things you cannot keep quiet. And what was your dad thinking of? He's like,
he was like, my dad used to take me to CPS, and they would cane me.
When was the first time you did that? It was after that incident?
It was, I think, Aga Khan times.
Yes.
Yeah, sometimes it'd be like, because you'd get advice from friends, relatives. What should I do about my son? My son, he can finish school. This is in Aga Khan. Monday to Friday, I'm at home because the school. Then Friday, I would leave on Friday evening. I come back Sunday morning. Or I would even find them in church. We used to pray from Christ the King. So I'd be out Friday, Saturday, and I dress, freshen up, and I know if I'll find him at that 11 o'clock mass, the English mass.
Yes.
So now I come and I know how it's a church. He won't react, He'll react after, and I'm like, So, and most times after church, there's that feeling you get like of peace and what?
Yes.
So you will not argue. So I used to use that trick.
So you're manipulative, basically.
Yeah.
You're manipulating him.
Yes.
And you seemed to be getting away with
I was.
But now, after you first went to CPS, did they keep you there like for a day or so?
I've been in cells many times. But those days, no. It was just like to scare me. And the funny thing is, I never had fear actually.
Yes.
I used to do a lot of reckless things at night, moving late at night. Some neighbors would tell me, man, you're walking at 2 a.m. going to Centenary Park. Like, because sometimes my friends will call me, man, we're here. And it's like midnight. I'm like, how can I escape and jump the fence and reach them? So that thing, I need to have fear. So now they'll take me there. They'll threaten me. They'll cane me. They'll make me sign agreement things. If I do this again, this is that. So yeah, I got used to it.
So you get used to it?
I got used to that. I got used to being in prison.
So it was no longer a threat?
No.
Had they ever put you in and for 3 days or?
Yeah, I've been in a cell like for 3 weeks.
3 weeks. We shall get to that. Mind Matters with Bill Bekunda today. I'm hosting Pierre Ntango. Now I understand where the name Pierre comes from. I always thought you were Peter.
No.
Somehow. Yeah, but we're with Pierre Ntango, and he's telling his story of how he started using, and we have reached the point where he is already facing the law. They would take him there to scare him. And I always tell parents and loved ones that scaring, threatening does not help a person. It doesn't solve the problem. Instead, it fuels it. It gives the person a little bit more defiance. And as we continue in the next few minutes, we are going to understand what actually works and what doesn't work. Before that, we shall understand how bad the problem got and what he was doing to get over it and what he's doing to maintain that state of life.
Mind the weekly check-in with Bill Bekunda on Stream UT Radio.
Yes. So Pierre.
Yes.
Let's get to the point where it starts getting out of hand. Okay, it's already out of hand. Yes. But now, what happened to school? Did you continue in school?
I never liked school.
Okay.
I like school just to socialize and to interact with my peers. But there were subjects I liked, like arts, business. We used to study sociology, things like that. Yeah, but the rest
you didn't like. So did you drop out
from primary? I used to pack my bags and pretend, but throw a tantrum that I'm leaving home. I'm going to run away from home. I'm tired of school. Yeah, so I'd pack everything, and the maid is there but just laughing like.
They want.
I was very dramatic. No. So I'd pack my things seriously. I'm like, I'm leaving. The school stuff. No.
So now how did it end in school? You finished A-levels?
I did from Hillside to Namwaya.
That was after how many expulsions?
Aga Khan. Actually,
you've lost count.
I fast forwarded. Aga Khan, Kaboja, Hannah. I was also in Vienna.
Vienna College.
Vienna, then also Hillside. Those are like 5 or 6.
Yes. So it is in Hillside where you now closed the bags.
Because that time Hillside had a reputation.
Yes, it did. Yeah. Then what did you do? Now, did you tell your dad I'm not going back to school anymore?
No, not like that. There's also a time I left home. I think I was 17. Left home. I was doing a lot of things I shouldn't have been doing. Now I started understanding the party format. So I knew where my peers would be, things like that. So I started, selling drugs.
Okay. So you are not getting your dad just didn't want to give you money now.
Now still.
You'd steal from him.
I never used to ask them.
Okay.
Yeah.
You'd steal like how much? Like $1,000?
I don't know, not like, but like whatever money
is there.
I steal money, I disappear for like a week, 2 or even 2 days, it depends.
And where would you be staying?
I knew so many people.
Okay.
So many people, and so they wouldn't even know where I was. Sometimes they would call my friends. I'd be like, have you seen our son? And my friends are like, yo, your parents are looking for you. What's up? I'm like, man. Sometimes I'm like, maybe I've stolen something, and I'm scared to go back.
Okay.
The repercussions. It's until like they would cool down, and I'm like, okay, now I can go back. So like 17.
Okay. So now, when did you leave school completely? At 17?
I left school for some months. That's when I was selling drugs. I was with drug dealers, and they'd rent. Now this is like Bukasa, because I was in Cambodia. So that route from Zambia Road till Gaba Road.
Yes.
There was a lot of activity, and I don't know, for some reason, because even in Aga Khan, I met someone. I won't say his name, but his older brother was a king. Not a kingpin, but he was like he was what they call a plug.
Okay.
You get?
Yes.
So I saw the birth of that. Because that whole road till there, you get? There was Rainbow. There was some other funny schools, Heritage. There was Cambodia. There was something else. I forgot it. So there were places where those kids, high school kids, would be chilling, and people who would sell drugs would come to those spots to do transactions.
Yes.
So now when I left home, I was hanging out with those guys. They're older than me.
Yes.
You get? But they knew me, and they knew, okay, this guy, I think he has done something wrong at home.
And had rape.
Had a bad rep. I told you I influence people badly.
Yes.
So I had that influence. So I was surviving like that, I was like, man, I don't want to go.
So you also
go back to
started
school.
selling.
Yeah, yeah.
And the way you talk about it, actually, it makes sense. Along that street, Bukasa, there is a lot of... so you'd sell to the children?
Kids, grown-ups, we'd go to clubs and you find like a white person, because there were clubs I used to go to, like...
So you'd ask
Bubbles.
Them, would you like, or you just see the person and know they want?
Yeah, and a lot of money. Like one joint, because for me, I was not... There's this weed for 500 and what? I've tried it, but for some reason, I didn't start with that weed.
Okay.
Or that marijuana. I started with the other one, what they call high-grade skunk, whatever, shashamani.
Yes.
Because I had access to those people.
Yes.
So it was expensive. One stick could be 20. I would sell it 50. People who don't know what it is, but they like the smell and it's getting them high and all that stuff. Then we were being influenced by music, the Lil Waynes, the Wiz Khalifas, the Snoop Dogg's, whatever. So it was that there was an illusion.
But at that time, did you also think weed was good for you? Calling it a herb or whatever?
Yeah, I've also gone through it.
You were a disciple.
I also went through that Rasta phase.
I see the dreads. Is it still the same?
Yeah, I'm still a Rasta in heart. I don't smoke.
But they say Rastafarism is not necessarily about weed.
It's not. I'm not into it deep, but I like their principles.
Their principles are good. Yeah, yes. I've read a few of them and they're good. So here you are now. Not going to school, you're selling weed.
Selling weed, other things.
Other things, basically.
Because I saw the birth of what is happening now. Like what I'm saying, because you're in this field.
Yes.
So you know that there are West Africans who are here now and they're just destroying us or the youth.
Yes.
So I witnessed the birth of that. So I also rode that wave. Then actually one of the plugs told me, man, you need to go back to school. You need to go back home because your people, I think you're going to kill them with stress. They don't know what you're doing. They don't have your number, things like that. So I took his advice. Yeah, I said, okay, let me go back.
So that's why they say the so-called bad people can also be good.
Yes.
So that plug was just doing it for a living?
Him?
They were disadvantaged or?
Some even did have to do it. Like for me, I did have to be out in the streets.
Yes.
I have a home. I have people who care for me.
Exactly.
But there was I was in a trance. I was in that whole thing of partying.
I know,
Even if I don't have money, but I want to be there. Because I know if I reach there, people will just give me what I want.
Okay.
You get?
So now, do you ever realize that it is taking a toll on you?
At that time,
How did
no.
you start? How did you get out of all that now?
Don't forget,
Mm.
I was a fan of music.
Yes.
And not like Ugandan or African
Yes,
music.
yes.
American music.
Mhm.
So the messages I used to receive from those artists,
Mm.
they're like new age preachers.
Yes.
The message I was getting was drugs, women, money.
Yes.
You get? Be rebellious, things like that. So I was following that format.
Mm.
I was like brainwashed into it. And many were.
Yes.
Many-
Many still are. It's getting
Yeah.
even worse.
So that was the energy that I was getting. So that music would entice me, would empower me to be that type of person.
Basically, you felt what you were doing was correct.
Yeah.
Nobody should judge me.
Yes. And that time I did care because I used to go to clubs. You say I look young, imagine how I looked.
Yes.
And now the bouncers knew me because I would give them like money and everyone knew me. You get, and I'm not alone, many others.
Yes. You're just one of the many.
I'm just
by the way.
one, yes.
So now, how did you get into trouble now? Because now we are getting to the part where
Yeah.
you start getting help.
So now when I took that man's message, I'm like, yeah, you're right. Let me go back. I went back. Well, I think I was 18. I finished my senior 6 at Hillside at 19.
Okay.
Hillside I was still drinking and
You're
smoking.
still drinking, but you finished.
But I finished. They expelled me like 3 times, but that's cool. They expel you, you pay a fine of 300K something and they bring you back.
And they bring you back.
So that school was just
It was
business.
convenient, business-wise. So you finish.
Yeah.
Did you now continue or did you stop? Because now you're not using, so I want to know how you got there.
I was still, now I'm not, you mean,
I'm saying now that time you were using.
Yes.
How did it come to an end?
Now, after I finished, I was like, you know what? Because there used to be talent shows and whatnot. And I'd always win. Especially in Hillside. Hillside is what boosted me the most. There were too many talent shows, but I was always winning.
Yes.
I'm like, you know what? Let me do. I'm just going to do music.
Okay.
I'm going to take it serious. But the problem was the music and the drugs were intertwined in my life. I had that, those thoughts.
You couldn't do one without the other.
Yeah. So that's why it is senior 6 back. I was at home. I'm writing. Now I'm isolating myself. I got tired of the nightlife.
Yes.
It started too early for me. I'm like, you know what? And I started smoking more
At home now.
than drinking. Even at home, wherever.
Yes.
So I was isolating myself. And I enjoyed my own company. Yeah. Writing lyrics, listening, doing research online, things like that. From like 19, university I refused. I think I tried. Where did I even try? Either Cavendish, something I tried, but it didn't work out.
It didn't work out, okay.
So yeah, now from 19 to 21, I'm just writing lyrics.
You're at home.
I'm at home.
Your parents are not complaining.
No, they're not. Because now I cooled down.
Okay.
I stopped partying.
But you're not studying.
No.
So for them, they were just happy that you had cooled down.
Yeah, it cooled down a lot.
Would they sit you down and ask you what do you want to be in life?
Yeah, they of course they knew what I was supposed to be.
Yes.
But they didn't support the music because they're like, music and drugs, and you see artists die young and what, it doesn't matter how great you are and things like that.
Yes.
So I didn't listen. So I was resentful at a point. I'm like, these people don't know what I can do.
They don't see my talent.
I did not know I could do it sober.
Okay.
You get, I had that thing in me that I need to be high.
You need to be high to be able to. Right.
So I still had that thought. So now I would isolate. I'd go to people's homes and hostels and what. And I'm just smoking and writing, listening to music. I'm just in my own world. You understand?
Yes.
So yeah, from 19 to 21. Now 21. When I reached 21, I don't know what happened. Because, actually, I have a tendency to be violent sometimes.
Okay.
You get?
Yeah.
So I think I did something I did something and I landed myself in Butavika.
As in, they took you straight, or the police?
First put me to a cell, cooled down, and they took me there.
That was your father's decision?
I don't know, because it just happened so fast.
Okay.
Yeah. Happened so fast. At that time, actually, now I was not drinking, but I was chewing Mira. I used to chew Mira.
You were chewing Mira and you were...
Cigarettes, weed.
And weed. Huh? So now you find yourself in Butavika.
Yeah. Apparently, I think I had like either manic, something manic, or that chemical reaction.
Episode, we call it.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. And I became violent. Something I'm not, because weed used to cool me down. Because apparently I have anxiety issues. You get? Yeah.
So now you're in Butavika. You stay there for how long? And did they explain now to you that you had a problem, or you just remained there thinking it was an episode of?
At 21, actually it's funny. It was my aunt who suggested to take me there.
Okay.
Well, she lives in Luzira, and she convinced my people.
Yes.
And they did it. So I was resentful towards all of them, because when I was in Butavika, I was in Chireka ward first.
I know Chireka.
For like a whole month.
Yes.
I'm seeing crazy things. I'm with psychotics. I'm with people who are like, that place, people never used to sleep. People are singing the whole night, things like that.
Yes.
People are fighting. So I'm in this mess, but I'm calm. What's keeping me calm is sports.
Okay.
That's also when I had like, I started taking religion or Christianity serious. I had the Bible.
From Butavika?
I had the Bible. I'd read a lot. I would exercise. Still being I know how to put I can be like, I got used to being around chaos. Yes. And I started finding peace.
Peace in the chaos?
Yeah.
Even in Butavika?
Even there.
And you were now sober, or you were accessing something?
Now, so I didn't even like their medicine at all. I didn't like how it used to make me feel.
Yes.
Yeah. So I wasn't swallowing any medicine.
Okay. So now here you are in Butavika. Did you now come to an understanding that maybe you are developing a problem, or you felt it was a punishment?
It was an eye-opener, because I now saw people I saw what drugs can do.
Yes.
I was pissed. Like the first 3 weeks or whatever, I had that thing.
Yes.
Then I started, I took that veil off.
Yes.
Of, you know what can I learn from here? I learned that, drugs can get a weight brain. You can go crazy. You can have all sorts of funny disorders. So it opened my eyes.
Yes.
I'm like, you know what? I would stop smoking weed.
Okay.
I'm just going to drink alcohol. The first time.
Yes.
I'm just going to drink alcohol and cigarettes, things that are legal.
Yes.
No more weed, no more blah, blah. And I did that.
Okay. And then did it work?
Some degree.
So you came out of Butavika, you went home?
Yeah.
Were you now a disciplined person? You stopped smoking, drinking?
I was still drinking. And my people knew, and they were okay with it.
They were okay because you are not causing chaos. Right?
Not causing chaos. I was just smoking weed.
Yes.
I was just drinking beer, actually, Nile. I said I'm just going to drink Nile only.
And you are
my sportsman, anyway. And I was 21, so
yes,
they were okay with it.
So that was it? That's how you ended up here now with Haze, or?
No, actually, when I was there, that noise, that's what birthed that idea. You know what? I was talking to because I was in Chireka for 1 month, but then ADU for 2 months. So those are 3 months.
3 months, yes.
So in ADU, I met friends now for like...
ADU is alcohol and drug unit.
Yes, and the people there were in their right state of mind.
Yes.
Not like Chireka ward.
Yes.
So I could actually interact with people. I even met many OBs and OGs there. So I felt like it's not so bad. I'm not alone. So yeah, we'd engage, and I'm like, because even you know me, because we met in some places, and you know what, I had this thing, how can I help, you know? I have this thing, how can I be of service?
Yes.
I'm like, maybe. And the idea was Hayes Foundation. You get? So that's what birthed that idea.
Okay.
But it did not come to fruition until like when I'm 25.
All right. So between 21 and 25, what was happening? From ADU, how long did that last? The Serenity?
Serenity.
A week, 2 weeks?
Being sober. I was never sober, even
No,
out.
as soon as you came out of Butavika, you went on to drinking.
Yes.
That was okay.
Yeah.
Then how did that last? Did you go back?
I did.
Mm-hmm.
That's where I met you.
Yes. So that was the second time.
Yes.
Were you, now when you went there the second time, what were your thoughts?
I'm like, I'm back into this shit.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, no. Hold up. There's another rehab I was in called Hope and Beyond.
Yes.
But I was there for like 1 week, 2 weeks, something like that. I never used to do the whole program. I never.
Yes.
Even in EDU, all these 12-step things and getting a sponsor, doing the work, things like that. I never paid attention to that.
Okay. So they chased you away after 2 weeks?
No, I left. I think my people were like, man, you need to first detox or something.
Okay.
And I did that. But even there at Hope and Beyond, I didn't learn anything. Because my mind wasn't like I'd closed off all that stuff.
Yes.
It was in my head. I'm like, yo, I'm going to do music. And I don't think I can do music if I'm not.
Yes.
If I'm not what? No, actually, I don't think I can do music if I'm sober.
If you're sober.
So,
okay.
I'm like, you know what? I love music. Man, these drug things, my people won't understand or respect. No one will support me.
Yes.
So I had that thing in my mind and in my spirit, like, man, these guys don't understand me. My family doesn't understand me. My relatives are judging me.
Okay.
Some of my peers are like, what's wrong with me? So I started isolating myself from a lot of people who I knew. I'd find peace. There's that statement, misery loves company. So I'd find my comfort with low lives, like people in ghettos, drinking, whatever. In bars, I'd hang out with the people I know who are still doing what I'm doing.
Yes.
You get? So that happened. Even depression, I think I was depressed for some time.
Okay. So then you leave Hope and Beyond.
Still.
Then you have a break.
Still not sober. Hey.
Then you go to
Safe
places.
Yes.
You spent 2 months? 3?
Like 2 or 3 months.
Yes.
And that's when I met you.
Yes.
Yes.
And then how was it? Had you started accepting it? Or
I did. Because I had so many philosophies about addiction.
Yes.
I created my own. I'm like, man, this thing doesn't work. I had so many excuses. I'm like, this thing doesn't work.
Yes.
I live in Uganda. I want to be in the entertainment industry. How can I be sober? Everyone is telling me, man, when you're sober, you are very productive, highly productive and focused and you don't procrastinate. I'm like, okay, that's good. But I still had that love.
Yes.
I didn't like the ritual of drinking because I wanted immediate results.
Yes.
So I didn't like even treating me right. I didn't like what I have to do. The whole thing, the whole process. That's why smoking was so easy.
Yeah, you just inhale and you're
3-4 hits and you feel the effect.
Yes.
You get? So I was in that state of mind. I'm like, then I was also listening to the wrong people. Some people are telling me, man, leave that, man. All these, all these conspiracies about rehab, man. It's a business. They don't care about you.
Yes.
Man, these pills they give you, they still have drugs, so like the opioids, the what. I'm like, yeah. So now how can I get out of this bubble? Because even the drugs they're saying are going to help me detox. You can also abuse them. I'm like, let me just do natural things, like weed, whatnot. But then I'm doing weed and I'm not associating with people I should associate with.
Yes.
I started procrastinating, doubt, all those things come, doubt, insecurities. Also competition, you're like, man, all those things can bring, so then also I would go back to my old life. I'm like, man, then I would feel disappointed. I'm like, man, where did it go wrong? There's some people I know who I started this shit with, and man, they're okay. They're not addicts. You get? So I'm like, man, I didn't see any way out.
Yes.
Even God, like I told you, I started reading from when I was in Tureka Ward. I started reading the Bible seriously, and I was deep into it.
Yes.
Very deep. But I also noticed I have an addictive brain. I didn't know. Then I realized when I do something, I overdo it.
Yes.
It's like music, whatever. When I'm in that state of mind, if I want to do some research, if I want to, So now even addiction, I'm like, let me do my own research. Because there's something you told me at safe places. Like, man, you should learn to listen more. You remember?
Yes, I do. I do.
I took it in. I said, yeah. Let me keep quiet. I know things.
Yes.
I don't know it. I failed in this field. Let me listen. Is that saying? Let me pour what's in my cup.
Yes.
You get? It's like a metaphor. And get more.
So that I can put in something fresh.
Exactly.
Yes.
So all those thoughts, so I had to unlearn all the stuff I knew, even about drugs, even about music, even about health and things, mental health. So I had to unlearn everything.
Okay.
Because there's a point I used to even blame my people,
yes,
my relatives. I'm like, man.
Blame family, you blame,
But I was never, I didn't want to blame myself. I was playing the victim card.
Yes.
For a very long time until I said, man, no one told you to look for this stuff.
Exactly.
You put your own energy, effort, and money to go and do things like that. You get?
Yes.
So I said, let me listen more. I think you used to see me taking notes. I'll take notes. I'm like, because I like writing. I'm like, man, let me focus on this. How can I heal myself? But was it for healing? Like, how can I escape this trap?
Yes.
Because I realized I'm in a trap. I went back to the roots. I started seeing people on my father's side. What is their issue? On my mother's side, I started connecting the dots. I'm like, oh.
Okay. There's some genetic predisposition here.
Exactly.
Yes.
Then I also observed my siblings. I have a brother and sister. I'm like, oh, okay, how come they're not like me? Okay. Maybe I activated this thing early, and for them, they saw the repercussions through my acts.
Yes.
And they chose to do the opposite.
Yes.
And for me, I chose to do that.
Yes.
Because I was curious. So things started making sense to me. I'm like, yeah. But don't forget, it did not sit well with me. And I'll be sober. I have to be sober.
Yes.
Because there are so many.
It didn't sit well with you that you had to be sober.
Yeah.
So how long did it take you? How many times did you go through treatment for you to...
Like 5 times.
Like 5 times?
Like 5 times. Because I also shunned the 12 steps. I said, I don't need a sponsor. All those, I don't know if it's ego or whatever. I'm like, man, I can do it on my own. But the funny thing is, this is not, you cannot do it alone. No one becomes successful alone.
Yes.
Even in recovery. I was like, man, let me focus on being the better version of myself. You get? So I started reading AA, all this literature of AA, everything AA, the 12 steps. I started to know, okay, the science of addiction, what is this? Oh, this dopamine, all those scientific things, dopamine release, the neurotransmitters, things I had done. Because now there's a scientific part of it, which I had to pay attention to. I'm like, it's a pleasure thing. You get?
Yes.
It's what has happened to my brain. Things like that. Other people shun it. I would meet people in rehab or in recovery, like, man, those things don't work. Those are lies, man. They'll be like, the psychology they're using is for Westerners, for white people. It's not for Africans. Africans have it's even ancestral, whatever spiritual things. I'm like, no, science, the numbers, whatever, are accurate.
Yes.
So all those things, like, man, you can't be sober. You're in Uganda. How can you do music sober? How can you interact with people? All that stuff. How can you socialize? How can you network? Things like that, sober.
Mm-hmm.
There was this thing of, man, sobriety is boring. I know people who have been sober for years, months, and they're miserable. Oh, you know all the things they said. So I had to filter out all that nonsense. Then actually, because the times I've been in rehab, and I'm very happy for some reason. I feel like, yeah, I'm in control.
Yes.
When I used to drink and smoke, I would do stupid stuff, and I'm like, that wasn't me. I was not in the driver's seat.
Yes.
I was just a passenger. Things I've done, fighting, blah blah, stealing. I'm like, that wasn't me. Something else took over me. So, like in the rehabs, I used to feel like I'm in control. Like, yeah, I like this feeling. I'm in control of everything. I don't want anything to control me or alter my mind. Like, yeah. Then I also got more information about the wet brain, about things like that. And I'm like, man, it should not reach that far. That's when I said I slowed down, because I'm also impatient. So I said, you should learn how to be patient. So all the times I was in rehab, I'm just practicing patience, things like that, gratitude. Every time I'm in rehab or whatever, I draw closer to God, because there's enough time to do that. So I said, you know what, the higher power, what they call the higher power, I'm like, show me signs.
Yes.
Show me signs of, okay, I'm sober, what's next? You get? Because some people get sober and they don't know what to do next.
Yes.
So
and that is a trigger to relapse. Right?
Exactly. And that has happened to me. Like, man, I have to be proactive. I have to start holding myself accountable. I wake up. I have plans. I've planned everything, a routine, a structure. You know, the thoughts. I stopped listening to a lot of music that I used to listen to, the commercial things. I stopped entertaining. Like, I stopped watching movies and things like that. I started watching documentaries, things that are insightful, things that were high level. I stopped a lot of things, and I lost a lot of friends, but it's okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
But you see, that is the beginning of understanding. When now the realization hits that, it's not what it is. So, but still, you're still in the music industry. And there's still a lot of this stuff. In fact, even probably people you work with, they probably use and all that.
That's
How
true.
does that affect you now?
Now, it's funny because I don't like saying this statement, but it's only that can push my buttons. That can make me feel like, because I realize also what used to make me relapse was excitement, not even anger or sadness or frustration. I get excited, sound overexcited. I'm like, how can I, And I realize, okay, that's the one I should not. Every time I feel like that, that gratification, those days it was instant. Now I'm like, you know what? Let me do something, however small or big it is, And if I like, you have to achieve, you have to enjoy celebrations,
Yes.
achievements, small or big. I'm like, okay, when I do something I wanted to do and it works out, yeah, I should not go and celebrate. I should understand that, yeah, it's not the end. There's something else I have to do. And even when I do it and succeed, there's also something else. I'm like, no, I cannot have that mindset. Every time things are going good, I need to what? Smoke and drink. Yeah.
True. So now here you are. You've been through treatment. You have learned what you have learned. You feel you're in a much safer space now.
Yes.
Okay. Then now you have this Hayes Foundation, Hayes Music for Youth Empowerment.
Yes.
I want to go to that. About it, how, when it started before you had actually completely gotten, to the point you've gotten to right now.
Yes.
So,
as an idea, yeah.
Yes. So now where you've reached, tell us, what are you doing? What are you doing with Hayes Foundation?
I said this some time back. Because when I first used myself, as a lab rat, I experimented with myself. I said, okay, I'm going to be sober. Because I've done music high. Like, I'm going to make music so when I'm sober and see how it feels and see what will come out of it.
Yes.
And when I did that, I realized, wow, my music is much better. I have more energy. And I realized all that we know is a lie when it comes to entertainment. Then I started following musicians who are sober. There are many who are even very famous, but maybe they don't disclose. Many actors, many people, public figures. I said, let me follow, let me listen to those. And when I realized, also the higher power, I realized, I have to sacrifice something. What do I love the most? Pleasure, getting high. Say, okay, let me sacrifice that, be sober, and see the fruits of sobriety.
Yes.
And I saw them, I'm like, yeah, this is it. So once I felt that and I saw it's possible, I'm like, there are many people I've met, rehab, ghettos, clubs, peers who want to be in this entertainment field, but they're struggling because they have that stronghold, which is addiction. They're not, some are not addicts, but they're dependent and things like that. You need to socialize. I'm like, yo, you don't need to be high or what. You can do this sober. And also the music, it's like to spread awareness, like advocating mental health. You can send a positive message through music because a lot of people are doing it the wrong way. True. And they're enticing youth and whatnot to feel like, yeah, that's what I need to do. They're making it so normal, yet it should not be. So I'm like, music is just one part of this organization, Okay. There's also working with your strengths, understanding your weaknesses. You understand, then there's also how to express yourself, through arts, poetry, drama, even technology, how to also make yourself financially independent using the skills that you have. Because I might be good at music, but I'm not good in business.
Yes.
So if we can all be ambassadors for that, okay, for instance, we have an accountant here, we have an engineer, we have an artist, we have a presenter, we have all this stuff. Well, how can we help each other? One is good at the other. So how can we sync in as a small group or big group and see how we can make something out of it? And it hasn't been easy, by the way, because most people have other agendas. Some people want to be bigger than others, for one positions and things that, So it's about humility and also enlightenment. Enlightenment meaning knowledge.
Yes.
Because people have knowledge, but applying it. Like for me, I've had this knowledge from a long time ago, from 21, but I started applying it around 26.
Yes.
You get, so if I can speak to the youth, maybe in a secondary, whatever institutions, and I try to, break it down to them so that they understand and they can digest it. Because sometimes, sometimes English is also a barrier. I can't go to Luganda speaking schools. I can't go to the ghettos and spread awareness. I need to find someone to do that for me.
Okay.
So I can maybe train this person, tell him, give him pointers and man, you're good at, you can reach that crowd. I can't. You get the crowd I can reach is people who have studied and who, was even addiction, even AA, like the big book recovery, you have to be well read or you have to be someone who's educated to go through the big book. I realized, I've met people who are using drugs in ghettos and whatnot, and I'm trying to tell them about AA, when you bring the big book, you're all these words, how are these words going to help? You get most people don't want to, you can't force things.
Yes.
You get, it's better they have that urge to learn for themselves.
Yes.
So I'm like, there's a problem here. Language barrier or ignorance or illiteracy. I'm like, you know what? If I can train these people, there's always someone in the ghetto who can speak English and Luganda and can communicate properly, and they'll respect him, his presence will be felt than someone else who's coming from well-off family, trying to spread awareness in these low places. I say, okay, this is all about training, mentorship, and formulating a network of people from different backgrounds. So that's what we're trying to do.
Okay, and how is it going? What are the successes you're having with that?
So far, I've seen a lot of foreigners are interested in it.
Okay.
Most of them are also in recovery.
Yes.
So that's why I try to highlight mental health advocacy a lot, because I want people to do things with a sober mind and a clear vision, you get. And also with good intentions.
Yes.
And with integrity. But that's also not something easy that you can do as one person. So I'm trying to partner up with other NGOs, other people in that sector. You get like Chameleon. He went through his thing. I don't know if he's serious. There are many people, Cute Kai, there's who many artists who are sober. I think even Eddie Kenzo is in that thing, in that bracket. So I'm trying to do collaborations with them, set up campaigns, whether it's organizing a show, but then there'll be keynote speakers, things like that. Because for me, I've really been focused online, but I need to make physical presence and energy felt, meaning I have to interact with these people personally. Because doing it online, sometimes people have to feel you and see. It's like campaigning. It's like politicians, you know?
Yes.
You have to campaigns. You're there physically. You can't be like online and trying to spread awareness. So people have to see you, feel you, understand your message, see, and also read you. Like, is the energy right? Is the intention right? What he's trying to do. So that's what I'm trying to do right now.
Okay. And I think with music, it is a very big advantage because music is accessible, to everybody. And these days, it's a lot easier with things like TikTok, Reels and stuff.
Yeah.
So I think that is a good direction. But you see, you have been through a lot, a lot of ignorance growing up. You can sit back and say also that it's not entirely your fault that you were misled because of what you grew up seeing and thinking. But we always say at the end of the day, it's no excuse.
There's no excuse.
The moment you get the problem, what would you tell someone to understand that it was not you who intended to reach the extent that you reached of having to now deal with it clinically, dealing with this drinking and smoking problem? How would you explain to someone that it happened to me, I was just not being stubborn?
What I can tell them, there's this saying, there's a mantra I use. It's like, I say it, I forgive myself and I set myself free. I forgive my family. I'm doing things I should not be doing. Maybe if it's I might be sober, but then lust creeps in, or some other things, other funny, and they're partners with this thing. I've been sober, then I'm like, what? Okay, I'm sober, but why do I feel so emotional? Okay, I understand the science. Now all the thing I'm feeling everything naturally.
Yes.
Sometimes, I've been sober and I feel like I'm irritated and things like that. I'm not the best person I should be. I'm like, okay, it's not all about sobriety. It's about connection.
Yes.
It's about purpose, and it's about being of service. So for the people who have been in this mess and I want to get out, I would tell them that you have to love yourself.
True.
Self-love. You have to know that we don't know what's going to happen tomorrow.
Exactly.
That's why in recovery is one day at a time.
Yeah.
I'm sober today. I don't know about tomorrow. So also don't think that you're going to be here forever.
Yes.
So imagine if you are going to die a week from now. How many regrets, how many things would have wanted to set right but didn't? So live to the best of your ability every day and be grateful, and don't beat yourself down. Even if you're still stuck in this bubble of addiction, there's always a way, but you have to apply it by yourself. No one is going to save you.
Yeah.
Like when I got it in my head that it's up, I'm being self-destructive, I'm self-sabotaging, and I want people to see me or to help me. They'll give you a helping hand. When they see that, okay, now you're walking this journey or you're crawling, but you're doing something.
Yes.
Okay, now we can help. Now we can help in this type of way. Because you even feel good if you know that, okay, I did it because I wanted to do it. I've done this thing of recovery for other people. I said, this is my cross to carry. Let me carry it. Let me hold myself accountable. Let me live my dreams. I want to be whatever I'm trying to be. Like for those youth who are seeing and media is taking over. I'm seeing sports, fashion, all these things. I'm like, yeah, you want to be that person, but okay, do some research.
Yes.
How did that person make it? Trust me, doing drugs and all that, you won't go far. Even if you get money, whatever you're trying to get, how about your health?
Yes.
Not only mental health, but physical health. You get all that money, and now you're like some old age, and then you have all these problems. So all the money is going back to what? To treating you.
And then there's the pain also and the discomfort. And
exactly.
And about rehab, because we have about only a minute left, just give one statement of hope to people out there.
Don't be afraid. I've checked myself into rehab like twice.
Yes.
It came from me. And when it came from me, that's when it worked for me.
Yeah.
So all this stigma about being treated in rehabs, okay, yeah, it's uncomfortable, but in order to reach somewhere, you have to be uncomfortable.
True.
To get comfortable. So if that's something you'd want to do or something your people want you to do, don't do it for them, do it for you and learn. That's what I can say.
Yes, that is Hayes, Pierre, and Ntango. Can you rap in French?
No.
No.
And you speak English.
Yes. Look out for him on the social media platforms of
Hayes Uganda, everywhere. Instagram,
and
TikTok.
for all those young people, or this, if you know someone who is in the music industry, in the arts, stubborn children, find him. He will be.
I'm here.
Yes.
I can speak to you. I can speak to your people.
Yes.
I'm like a bridge.
Give us your phone number.
077 163. No, 0771 636 297.
Okay.
Yeah.
You've had it. And that is Hayes. Unfortunately, you didn't bring me your music.
No, it's okay.
But we shall be playing it on other of our programs in another time for more, because I had to cut.
I understand.
Certain things, especially when it came to the recovery part. And that is what we are very interested in. Thank you for coming.
I have one more thing to say.
Yes, please.
Most of us, like people like me, we are a bridge. When I say bridge, we're a bridge between the young and the old.
Yes.
I can reach the old, I can reach the young. People in my age bracket, please know that that's the power you have. Speak to this youth.
Yes.
Get wisdom from the old. And because we're supposed to work together, it's unity. Now, like what I'm doing with you. You understand?
Yeah.
It's a beautiful thing. So there should be more of this.
True.
Yes.
We keep trying.
Mind Matters, the weekly check-in with Bill Bekunda on Stream UT Radio. Your life, your music.